Alright guys, I am so hyped. Artifact is coming out this year. And 2018. Man, Avengers can take a side seat. Black Panther 2, Star Wars, what is that? We got Artifact coming out at the end of this year. And, hopefully, closed beta. Maybe some of the beta will come a little earlier, but it's coming out. And the TI for Artifact has been announced for 2019. It's a $1 million tournament. And you know what this brings me back to? It brings me back to the Dota 2 announcement. It is just crazy. Play Dota 2011. I remember I was on the second page of that huge thread on Play Dota forums where they were giving out beta keys. I was one of the first few that won the raffle. I mean, it's one of the first few, one of the only beta key raffles that I actually won. And I guess it's kind of destiny. For you guys that don't know, I'm Lysander Zenora, and I've been doing a lot of Dota 2 casting over the past few years. And yeah man, now that Artifact's back out, I'm a huge card game nerd. I love all the online card games right now. Some more than others, but mostly I just really enjoy card games, and Dota card game just joins two of my favorite things together, and I'm super excited for it. Alright, so last week a couple of lucky folks got to go down to the Valve office and try out Artifact, and they've been releasing a lot of articles on what to expect, how the game is played. And I know a lot of people don't like to read, so I made a TLDR after doing a lot of research and made a short little video explaining how the game of Artifact is played. Disclaimer, some information may not be accurate since the game is in NDA beta and some details have been left out by these journalists. Regardless, it's still fun to speculate, so here goes. Alright, so each deck contains 40 cards and 5 heroes. There will be 280 cards in the base set as well as 44 heroes to choose from. There are 4 card types: red, green, black and blue. So this logo is making a lot more sense now. Red cards are for the strength heroes, the tanks. Green cards are for the buffing summoner type heroes. Black cards are for the assassin type heroes. And blue cards are of course for your spellcaster type heroes. Alright, from what we know, a game of Artifact is broken down into these phases. There's the draw phase, the action phase, which I like to call the laning phase. You have laning phase 1, 2 and 3, and of course after all that is the shopping phase. Artifact features 3-lane combat, just like Dota, or your Aeon of Strife style Fortress Assault game going on 2 sides of choice. At game start, 3 heroes from your deck are placed on each lane. At the start of every following round, 2 creeps will spawn for each side, but the lanes that they are placed on will be random. You will also get the opportunity to deploy the heroes not yet deployed or have respawned. The goal of the game is to destroy 2 enemy towers or the enemy ancient to win. Each tower has 40 hit points. Destroyed towers expose the ancient, which has 80 hit points. So you can either choose to win 2 lanes or overpower a single lane. The decision is yours. Each lane has its own separate mana pool. It starts at 3 and increases by 1 every turn. You can also only play cards in lanes with heroes of the corresponding color. So if you have a blue spell card, you can only cast them in lanes with blue heroes. Luckily, you have 5 heroes in your deck, so you will be able to mix and match pretty well. Some cards, however, can target other lanes. So for example, you can cast a spell from bottom and target a hero on top. During the action phase, players take turns to play their cards one at a time, and at any time either player can decide to pass their initiative during their turn, and the other player can continue to play cards or pass as well. If both players pass, the units on the lane will start combat, and after that resolves, we go on to the next lane. The first one who passes in the lane will act first in the second lane, so there is a strategic element here. During combat, units attack the unit they are facing at the same time, but a unit not directly facing another unit may attack a diagonal target instead, depending on the direction of the lane card right across it. If a unit is not blocked by an enemy, it will attack a tower directly. As you can imagine, unit placement will be pretty important. So after the combat phase is over, we will repeat the process for lane 2 and 3. After the third lane has done fighting, the round ends and the shopping phase begins. Players can spend gold earned during the shopping phase. Gold is earned by destroying enemy cards. Creeps give 1 gold and heroes give 5. During this phase, you will be offered a consumable, a powerful item from the secret shop that is available to both players, and item cards from the pre-made item deck that you bring along with your main deck. Items can range from cheap equipment with simple stat boosts to expensive artifacts with high stat boosts, and some even come with active abilities. Killed heroes are revived after a turn of inactivity. However, there is a passive called Rapid Deployment that allows a hero to respawn immediately on the following turn. Equipment is persistent, so any buffed heroes will revive with their item and stats intact. That's it! If you're wondering why Artifact seemed to borrow a lot of elements from Magic the Gathering with all its resource management elements, that is because it was developed by Richard Garfield, the guy that created Magic the Gathering. So there's a lot of hype for this game. Obviously, it's a Valve game in God knows how long, and I can't wait for a beta key. And you should probably comment down below why you think you deserve a beta key. Maybe the Ice Frog decides to peek around and grant some wishes. You never know. So I definitely want to do more Artifact content as it comes out, whether it's reviews, leaks, new information, whatever. I'll just try and condense it to you guys in a humorous manner. And yeah, definitely would help if you guys subscribed. I promise to make my editing as hilarious as possible and include as many memes. And yeah, you won't be disappointed. And sometimes I do drop a couple of art videos as well. You can go check some of those out right now over here. And yeah guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Really appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Much love and Kappa.